Watch the video until the very end to see my baby bump. 8 months. I'm gonna show you how I look. Hi guys, it's your girl Judith. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, you're missing out. Go subscribe and turn on your notification so you don't miss a new video when I drop one. For those of you that have been watching me for a while, you may have noticed that I tend to do my videos sitting down. And the reason for that is because I'm 8 months pregnant. Yay! I'm really excited. This is my first pregnancy. I've been married for 4 years to a Nigerian. People were starting to talk back home specifically and asking questions like, when is this baby coming? Is there any problem? Personally, me and my husband, we both decided that we were both going to wait and enjoy our marriage, enjoy the honeymoon phase longer. But it's all different for everyone. If you want to go ahead and start having kids right away on the wedding night, go for it. There's no problem with that. And if you want to wait, that's also a great thing to do. But that's a decision that both husband and wife have to make. Speaking of pregnancy, there's some things that I wish I knew that I didn't know. So I'll just tell you how it's been going for me. The first thing that I've noticed is the peeing. I've been peeing so much. Basically, the washroom is my best friend. Any small amount of liquid, like just a tiny bit, it has to leave my system. Within like 10-15 minutes, it's the washroom. So lots of peeing. Washroom is my best friend. We're just like this together. The second thing that I've noticed is I've been very, very hungry. Like, it's an intense hunger. It's really been hard because I'm always hungry. Every 2-3 hours, I gotta eat something. I'm a foodie, but this is like on a whole other level. Eating and feeling hungry is like two different things. Just waking up and thinking about food, my stomach is already growling before anything. I just have to eat. That's another thing that I wish I had known beforehand. Also, now that I'm in my 3rd trimester, I noticed that I'm having a lot of heartburn and indigestion. That comes with the eating as well. I think because I'm eating a lot within the 2-3 hours, probably I should not be eating that much, but because I've been eating so much, the food takes so much longer to digest. So I'm like having so much heartburn. It's just not a good feeling because you feel so uncomfortable and it's just right there in your chest. It just won't go down. Another thing that I've noticed too, that's like the 4th point, is sweating. No one told me this sweating was gonna be so bad. I am sweating profusely, so I apologize to you guys in advance. If you see me blotting, it's the baby. The baby's making me sweat so much. It's like I have a furnace, like some kind of like portable heater in my stomach, and the heat is just like distributing and going everywhere. So in between my breast is like all sweaty, my armpit, like my face. I'm sure you guys can see, like I'm sweating. Like as of now, it feels like I just came out of the shower, but I haven't. And it's been like that for the past, let's say, past couple weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. I am so over this sweating thing. This is something that during menopause women experience, right? But yeah, the sweating is really bad. Oh, Another thing that I noticed besides the sweating, I'm so tired. Like, I'm really tired and I'm sleeping too much. I don't know what too much is for some people, but I feel myself that I'm sleeping too much, and it's not good because you have to exercise, you have to walk, and I'm just trying to be more mobile, more, moving around and not so much just lying down, because it doesn't help with the indigestion at all. Also, with this pregnancy, I've had a lot of backache. I've had backache, like I have low acute back pain. I've had it before, but I realized during this pregnancy, it has gotten like so much worse, like 10 times worse. My back is aching me so much that it's to the point where sometimes I cannot even physically get up. I need my husband to help me. I have to even like rest, just try to take my time before I get up. So I decided to get a maternity belt. I got one off of Amazon and I find that it's really been helpful to some extent. I'm just gonna show you guys. It's called, what is it even called? It's called Neotech. So there's like a support belt, and like this is like, it goes in the back, it supports you, it has like a belt around it. Had I known that this maternity belt was going to be so useful, I wouldn't have gotten it so late in the pregnancy. I most likely would have purchased it maybe like around like 4 or 5 months. But you know what, hey, it's better late than never, right? At least now I have it. I use it on a regular. When I say regular, I use it pretty much every day. And when I go to work too. This thing is a lifesaver. If you guys want to know, just go on Amazon and get this Neotech. If there's anyone that's pregnant out there. Oh, this backache, it's just too much. Luckily for me, because of COVID, I've been actually home. So throughout my pregnancy, 6-7 months, I've been home experiencing all these changes, including mood swings. I've had some days where I just felt just sad, like just moody. There's days that I just wanted to just cry for no reason. Like I just had a good cry. I had a moment to myself, many moments in the washroom, just taking a shower. And these mood swings, they just come and go out of nowhere. No one ever warned me about that. Like, why am I so moody and so tired? But as part of pregnancy, I understand that every woman carries differently. Every woman have different symptoms. We don't all have the same symptoms. But for me personally, I've not had any throwing up, no nausea. I had no problem with like sense of smell. I know for some people, for some women I should say, certain smells of like meats, food just kind of just turns them off. Me, I've not had any of that issue, which is good. This baby has been really good to me for the most part, so knock on wood. Like, I don't see any wood nearby, but this baby has been really, really great to me, and I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. I'm so excited. I'm going to be expecting a new little boy or girl, whichever one. Yes, I do know the sex of the baby, but I'm not going to tell you guys yet. You guys will have to like find out in my later videos. You will have to subscribe, like, so you find out what sex I'm going to be having. Oh, before I forget, oh God, you guys won't believe it. I had this horrible, horrible rash all over my stomach. It was underneath my breast. it went even like under my armpits, like my shoulders. Don't worry, I'll show you guys pictures. It was so bad. I went to 3 different doctors before finally going to a dermatologist. And I have my diagnosis. Let me just read it to you because it's a very long word. It's called CRP. Confluent and reticulated papillomatosis of Gujarat and Cartoid. Yeah, it sounds like a very bad disease, right? It's not a bad disease, but I was prescribed the antifungal cream, which I put all over my body, which really, really helped to relieve. Actually, that antifungal cream is a miracle cream because I don't have any scars. Everything was gone. It was just like, it never even happened. I also had to do a biopsy right underneath my breast. So there's like a small little scar. But before that, before I had to do the biopsy, I had this itching while I had the rash. And the itching was so intense. I couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't eat. I felt like I was a drug addict, like under something that just made me itch. I wanted to take my skin out, like it was so bad. And I was like, wow. If it wasn't for COVID and me staying home throughout, the pandemic, how would I be functioning at work, scratching like some maniac? So because I had to go through all these 3 doctors, one of them actually prescribed me an antihistamine, which was safe to take during the pregnancy. That helped me, but it also made me very drowsy. I was already on top of that so sleepy and tired. Once I took that drug, oh boy, it was like high quality drug. You take it, the itching stops within like half an hour. Before you know it, you just start getting drowsy. But I'm so glad that rash, that face, I'm over it. Like, I'm so glad it's finished. Another thing that I also experienced after the rash, you might be wondering how long that lasted. It was maybe 3 weeks before everything all cleared up and disappeared, which I was so thankful for. I also had COVID, literally. After my rash, next month, April, I was not diagnosed, what do you call it? Like, I went to the facility to go get tested and I got COVID. Yeah. And that was like really, really intense. And what made it worse was I was 5 months pregnant and it was not good. Like, for me, it first started off with a sore throat, and then I had like a cough. The cough was actually the worst part because it took my whole body just to recover. Like, it felt like the cough was coming from my lungs, from my whole organs. Everything felt like it was gonna come out. I had no appetite. It was so bad. And that lasted for 3 weeks and I was just like, when is this thing gonna be over? But I thank God, me and my baby, we both survived COVID. This child is a strong baby, I'm telling you. Strong baby. So, for the most part, all said and done, when I survived that, this pregnancy has been going really, really well for me. I'm just thankful that so far everything is going accordingly. Also, I just want to ask for new moms, how has your experience been? Like, for expecting and new moms, how has your experience been? Is there anything that you've experienced that are similar to what I have went through, or maybe something else that you want to add? Please drop a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe and like. I think I have to go pee. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. See you later. Bye.